do just a piano version of this. I'm going to try to kind of keep it in time so that you can sing along with it, and that will be in a separate video, and the link is going to come up right up here someplace. So anyway, let's get started. It starts with a very beautiful and bluesy intro like this, and the chord is something like a G minor with like an 11 stuck in there, or maybe it's kind of a cluster almost, like that. So that's the intro, just going between like a G minor 7th and a G minor 6th, and putting the bass notes in there like on the second beat, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the chart there, I didn't put those in, but I put a little line like showing that it's a little grace note type of thing. And that one's just a single note. Oh, I should play a G minor there. And then, I thought at first it was like that with E flat, but it's E natural. So kind of a C minor chord right there, and then G minor. And here, the piano player just plays, some chords, and then puts little, what we call bell chimes in on like the third beat, I think, or maybe it's the second beat. I don't know. Listen to the chart and you'll find out. And then G minor major 7th, right? There's the minor with the major 7th. Add the 9. Think of it as a G minor and a D major triad combined, if you like. Oh, sorry. And our G minor. Do that cluster, if you like. E flat major 7th, 1, 2, 3. Now for the B flat chord, I probably should have written B flat mu, because that's like the Steely Dan chord. It's the root, the 2nd, and the 5th, with the 3rd down here in the bass. Very beautiful chord. Sometimes played like that or like this. You know the song, Peg. And then to C minor 11th. That's, again, it's just a C minor, kind of a cluster like that. Typical reharm here is to do this B flat minor. It's a little dissonant against the vocalist, but it goes by pretty quick. And then we have our first great blues riff in the song here. 1, 2. You can't argue with that. That's such a great line. 1, 2. And I've said this so many times. If you try to play jazz without studying, learning, playing, and feeling the blues, you are lost, because the blues is where this comes from. This. Sorry for the stink face there, but. And that's just so cool. Not much going on here, just some very light fills. And of course, you can make up your own fills for this. You don't have to use the ones I've got. You can just follow the chords if you like. And E flat, 2, 3. All right, you don't get a chance to use that chord very often. C minor 7th with a 9, an 11, and a 13. So B flat minor 7th, the A altered, You'll see this written as like A7 with a sharp 5 a lot, but that's not really very correct. You can put the B flat in if you like, or a C. It probably is more appropriate. Then a flat like this, and then this big riff here. And this is such a great line right here. See if I can get the timing on that. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. Okay, and the nice F. Just put a D triad over an F7 structure, or shell, I guess. Flat 6, 9. We could do it like this. And then touch that F down there. Yeah, you have to be careful with your pedal there. You don't want to go like that. So put the pedal down right as you get to the D. All right, it's classical training here. It helps you on that kind of stuff. And then he embarks on, and this is kind of one of the high points of the song right here, and he saves his most expansive blues riff for this little part right here. And this is great because the singer, are you smart? You don't want to hold that note out forever. You want to smart and cut it off and let the music carry the audience at that point. I did not transcribe that exactly. It's basically like an E-flat pentatonic scale with some extra notes. So, and then a G blues scale, right there. Is it coming in the camera? Oh, it's out of the camera range. Hold on a second. All right, there we go. Yeah, all right, here we go. 1, 2. It comes in beat 2, so let me put a little rest there. And then I'll just make these a whole bunch of like 30-second notes or whatever they are. 1, 2. All right, so on that A altered. And then kind of the same thing on the D altered. So kind of. And back to very simple stuff. And here he does a little drop too. I wasn't able to quite figure it out, but it's something like that, I believe. That's a nice treatment on the E flat. 1, 2. D11, just simply a C triad over a D bass. And for this chord, you could play C half diminished, or C minor 7 flat 5, because that gives you the flat 9, the 7th, the flat 9, the 3rd, and the flat 13. And of course, that is mistakenly written as a sharp 5 a lot of times. back to G minor. The G flat 9, like that, B flat. And I think it's kind of down lower like this. Right? Then F minor. You can thicken it up if you like. And then a B flat 13. And you know, when you see a symbol like this, you don't want to put the flat 9 in. You don't want to put a sharp 11 in usually. You want to make it a pure, unaltered dominant, right? It's got the 9th and the 13 up here. 9 and 13. And E flat major 7th to the mu chord again. Kind of a going to that G minor, then C minor. Ah, that's what I was thinking of. Again, it's the C minor 7 flat 5, but over an F. So it's suspended. It's got the 7th. It's got the flat 9. And then there's a really nice outro, the ending, coda. This is like that G flat chord again. But I wrote it as, you know, B minor 7 flat 5. But the rootless voicing is probably best there. I think that's what it is. And then B flat minor with the C and the B, and then just hit this B flat real far apart. Fill in like a 6/9 chord in there. Now, like I said, I'm going to do just a piano version of this. I'm going to try to kind of keep it in time so that you can sing along with it, and that will be in a separate video, and the link is going to come up right up here someplace.